If you find yourself reading this today, it's very likely that you've identified as a light worker, instinctively believing that your mission in this world goes beyond the ordinary, and that you've taken a path that isn't always easy. Your presence here indicates that you've recognized your role as a bearer of light, someone willing to spread wisdom and love in an environment that often lacks them. Although this path can be challenging, choosing it demonstrates your courage and determination to overcome obstacles and fulfill your higher purpose. Lightworkers in this world are unique souls who have incarnated on this planet with the goal of spreading light, love, and higher consciousness. Their mission goes beyond the ordinary and focuses on raising humanity's collective vibration. However, this path is not easy. Suffering is an essential component of a lightworker's journey. Pain and trials provide them with the opportunity to grow, heal, and evolve. Suffering can help them transform personally and spiritually. Each obstacle they face gives them the opportunity to deepen their identity, confront their fears and limitations, and transcend them. The renowned hypnotherapist and author Dolores has left a wealth of wisdom on this topic. She teaches us that lightworkers choose to suffer as part of their sacred work. Through their own struggles and difficulties, they gain a deeper understanding of the human condition and develop an unparalleled empathy towards those who suffer. Suffering gives them the opportunity to understand the duality of human existence. Darkness allows them to appreciate and transmit light more strongly. Through their own painful experiences, they can inspire and guide others on their journey to healing and enlightenment. It's critical to emphasize that lightworkers' suffering is not in vain. Although at times it may be questionable why they have to endure so much suffering, it's important to understand that it's part of their divine purpose. Their suffering allows them to be genuine and have a deep connection with others. Through their compassion and acquired wisdom, they can help alleviate the suffering of those they encounter on their path. As lightworkers embrace their suffering and transform it into compassion and wisdom, they become stronger and more resilient. They learn to trust the divine process and accept that suffering is part of their journey. Instead of resisting it, they learn to flow with it and use it as a tool for their own and others' spiritual growth. The suffering of lightworkers can be lonely and challenging, but it is also deeply meaningful. Through their sacrifice and dedication, they contribute to the transformation of collective consciousness and help to elevate humanity to a higher level of understanding and love. Their choice to incarnate on Earth involves immersing themselves in the density and duality of this plane, which often results in difficulties and pain. These lightworkers have a unique perspective and a greater capacity to raise consciousness because they are not subject to the cycle of reincarnation and karma like most earthly souls. Their pure and loving energies act as a beacon of light amidst the darkness and negativity that often prevail in this world. The main goal of their presence on Earth is to assist humanity and the planet in their evolution and ascension processes. As these beings of light embark on their initial earthly incarnations, they may face particular challenges. Accustomed to the harmony and bliss of the realms from which they come, they may feel overwhelmed by the density and negativity they encounter on Earth. For them, the extreme duality can be bewildering and disorienting. But despite the challenges, these lightworkers are committed to their mission. Their connection to higher realms and deep inner knowledge guide them on their path. As they immerse themselves in the human experience, their light and unconditional love become an invaluable gift to humanity. It is crucial to understand that lightworkers are not alone in this task. As they incarnate on Earth, they meet other light and like-minded souls who are also here to fulfill their divine purpose. Together, they form a network of support and collaboration, sharing their wisdom and experiences for the benefit of all. They must remember who they truly are and why they are here as they advance on their earthly journey. They may experience a spiritual awakening and an expansion of their consciousness as they reconnect with their divine essence and higher purpose. Through their presence and work, Lightworkers are helping to raise the collective vibration of humanity. Their unconditional love and light act as an antidote to negativity and darkness, helping to dissolve fear and awakening others to their own inner divinity. Dolores Cannon provided a helpful perspective on the Lightworkers' preparation process before their incarnation on Earth. Cannon asserts that the spiritual realm meticulously prepares these pure souls for their upcoming earthly life. During this planning process, souls make agreements and contracts with other souls to resolve karmic issues and learn important lessons. However, to adapt to life on Earth, Lightworkers require special preparation due to their nature and lack of connection with earthly energy. According to Cannon, there is a library in the spiritual plane containing vast knowledge and Akashic records of all lives lived on Earth. Essentially, this library holds the history of every soul and all past experiences on this plane. Lightworkers receive guidance to access this library and select the lives they want to incorporate into their patterns. These imprints serve as reference points, providing them with the necessary background to face the complexities of human existence. They are more than just memories. They also include deeply ingrained emotions and experiences that are essential for soul growth and evolution on Earth. This imprinting process on the pattern ensures that despite being newcomers to the planet, Lightworkers possess a fundamental understanding that allows them to function effectively in the earthly realm. Through these experiences, they gain the wisdom and understanding necessary to fulfill their mission and contribute to consciousness transformation. Lightworkers may access these imprints as they progress on their earthly path through intuition, dreams, synchronicities, and other forms of spiritual connection. These imprints provide them with a solid foundation, enabling them to tap into the divine wisdom they have brought with them from the spiritual plane. Lightworkers are not merely spectators in this world. They are here with a divine and meticulous purpose. Their presence on Earth aims to shift the planet's energy, prevent potential catastrophes, and foster an awakening consciousness in humanity. They are bearers of light and love, and they act as catalysts for positive change on all levels. Despite their noble mission to elevate consciousness and transform Earth's energy, Lightworkers often face profound challenges and suffering during their earthly journey. The root of these tribulations lies in the discordance between the purity and high vibrational frequency of these souls and the denser and more turbulent resonance of planet Earth. These divine beings hail from celestial realms where unlimited love, harmony, and unity are the most important values. When they incarnate on Earth, their vibrational frequency must significantly decrease, akin to descending from the serene heights of a mountain to the bustling chaos of a vibrant city. Within them, this dramatic change in environment and energy can cause significant disorientation, disconnect, and lack of balance. The heaviness and burden of Earth's energies, infused with suffering and negativity, cause deep emotional and mental discomfort in Lightworkers. They become an internal battlefield as they confront this cacophony of discordant vibrations, struggling to harmonize their celestial essence with the turbulence surrounding them. These pure souls, accustomed to the serenity and unity of higher realms, may feel overwhelmed by the density and duality of the earthly plane. They experience a sense of loss and nostalgia for the ethereal splendor they left behind, generating a profound longing and a constant struggle to maintain their connection with the highest levels of consciousness. They face numerous obstacles and resistances as they seek to fulfill their divine mission of transforming the planet and raising human spiritual consciousness. They may encounter understanding, rejection, and even active opposition from those who are not ready to accept the changes they represent. This conflict between their celestial nature and earthly reality can trigger profound feelings of pain, loneliness, exhaustion, and disillusionment. Lightworkers often feel isolated and may question whether their suffering has a true purpose or if they are doing enough to fulfill their mission. Many lightworkers are naturally empathetic and can absorb the thoughts and emotions of others like sponges. This ability is a divine blessing. It is a powerful tool for healing and transformation. However, like a double-edged sword, it has a dark side. Lightworkers find themselves at the crossroads of emotions in their quest to heal and guide others, navigating a labyrinth where their own emotions intertwine with those of others. This sensitivity can become a double burden, making it difficult to distinguish between their own emotions and those they have absorbed. A lightworker's energy draws those seeking healing and spiritual growth. Unconsciously, they sense the transformational potential in their presence. Moreover, this light makes them a beacon, guiding souls through the turbulent seas of life. They serve as pillars of strength for those struggling with their own issues, and they often bear the weight of others' burdens. This paradox holds a very profound truth. Lightworkers suffer, but it is not in vain. Their sacred mission includes personal trials and tribulations. By feeling others' pain, they gain great empathy and understanding, enabling them to guide others with greater compassion and wisdom. To overcome this paradox, lightworkers must learn to establish healthy boundaries. They must distinguish between their own feelings and those influenced by others. To maintain their energetic balance, meditation, nature, and alone time are essential tools. When faced with the behaviors of individuals who are less spiritually evolved, awakened souls, with their deep understanding of kindness, empathy, and cooperation, often find themselves frustrated and confused. The dissonance between their awareness and the reality surrounding them can be discouraging. Their profound belief in unity, harmony, and collective evolution can clash with the egocentrism, division, and resistance to spiritual and emotional growth that prevail in the world. This tension can cause frustration, powerlessness, and even despair. Awakened souls can harness their frustration as a potent catalyst for action. They can find ingenious ways to foster kindness, empathy, and collaboration in their environment. By sharing their experiences and knowledge, they can help those who are willing to learn and grow. Let's remember that it is not the responsibility of lightworkers to fix others. Their goal is to live in line with their principles and be an example of possible transformation. By radiating their light and love, they inspire others to consider new opportunities and begin their own journey of spiritual growth. The vibrational disparity between lightworkers and the earthly realm can manifest in a variety of ways, including physical symptoms that may be bewildering and difficult to diagnose. These symptoms may include persistent headaches and stiffness, as well as gastrointestinal discomfort, unease, and a pervasive sense of unexplained physical discomfort. Often, these symptoms lead them to seek medical attention, only to encounter the frustration of an uncertain diagnosis. By entering the density of the Earth's energy field, the physical body of a lightworker, which originates from higher vibrational realms, undergoes a notable process of adaptation. It's akin to a highly refined instrument trying to play harmoniously in a dissonant orchestra. The result could be the onset of a variety of physical symptoms that sometimes defy traditional medical explanations. It is crucial for lightworkers to know that these physical sensations are part of their spiritual journey. Although these symptoms may be challenging and bewildering, they are also a powerful sign of the transformation happening within and around them. Lightworkers' energy and vibration increase as they progress in their spiritual mission. This could make them more sensitive to imbalances and energetic blockages in their environment and within themselves. The physical symptoms they experience indicate that they are actively working to balance and harmonize their energies in order to raise collective awareness. During this process of adaptation, it's important for lightworkers to take care of themselves. Self-care and self-reflection allow them to connect with their own being and better understand their physical needs. Adequate rest, a healthy diet, balanced physical activity, and spiritual practices like meditation and connecting with nature can enhance their physical and spiritual well-being. Additionally, seeking support from other lightworkers and the spiritual community can be very beneficial. Exchanging experiences, knowledge, and resources can increase the sense of understanding and validation. It can also be beneficial to consult with holistic professionals, such as energy therapists, acupuncturists, or complementary medicine specialists, who can help address energetic imbalances and thus improve physical well-being. As lightworkers progress on their journey, it's important to remember that they are here for a reason and that their presence and work are essential for changing the world. Although they may face physical challenges, their light and energy are a powerful force for positive change and spiritual upliftment. Lightworkers can continue to move forward on their path with confidence and determination by accepting these symptoms as part of their growth process. Lightworkers face challenges that push them to overcome their own limitations, keeping them constantly in a state of learning and growth. Resistance, internal uncertainties, or even external criticism are some of the ways these obstacles can manifest. However, every challenge they face gives them the opportunity to strengthen their faith, trust, and determination in their mission. Lightworkers hear stories of pain, trauma, and loss as they delve into the heart of human suffering. At times, they may feel overwhelmed by the intense emotions and burdens carried by others. However, their ability to stand firm in light and love allows them to be a beacon of hope and healing in the midst of darkness. Their willingness to confront and heal their own internal wounds is essential to fully embracing their journey as lightworkers. By facing their own fears, insecurities, and limiting patterns, they can break free from the chains that hold them back and radiate an even brighter light. These beings derive personal benefits from this self-healing process, which also empowers them to help others more effectively. Despite the difficulties and challenges, they find a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment in seeing how their presence and actions improve the lives of others. As they continue their journey of healing and transformation, they become agents of change and inspire others to awaken and elevate their own consciousness. On their healing and service journeys, lightworkers can cultivate self-compassion and self-care by recognizing and accepting their sensitivity and empathic abilities as divine gifts. Instead of seeing their sensitivity as a burden, they perceive it as a powerful tool to provide healing and transformation to those seeking support and guidance. Self-compassion involves being kind and compassionate to oneself, acknowledging that they also need care and support while helping others on their healing path. An intriguing characteristic of lightworkers is their persistent sense of wasting time. You may remember this feeling from your childhood, which often caused you anxiety or sadness. You knew deep down that you were destined for something extraordinary, but as a young person, perhaps you struggled to identify it or were afraid to begin. The feeling of wasting time is not pleasant. It can overwhelm you to the point where you find no satisfaction until you take action. And that's precisely why you experience this feeling. It constantly reminds you that you are here to do more. This feeling does not allow you to settle or take the easier path in life. They continually remind you of the need for something more until you finally make the decision to act accordingly. Unfortunately, there are lightworkers who have not yet responded to their internal calling and have not started to act accordingly. I have encountered numerous lightworkers who have succumbed to alcohol or drug addictions, preventing them from pursuing their genuine calling. As a result, they have begun to unconsciously numb that inner voice with addictive substances. You experience a sense of being a newcomer to planet Earth. I haven't encountered any lightworkers who haven't expressed feeling like they don't fit in here. Often, their families have not fully accepted them, and they haven't had many true friends during their upbringing. Our society's functioning makes lightworkers feel sad or depressed. The world mourns lightworkers because they are here to transform old structures and create a new world based on greater freedom and love. For lightworkers, fitting in can be challenging, and this feeling persists even into adulthood. People mistakenly label some lightworkers as antisocial or strange, but in truth, their strength stems from their deep connection with their souls and hearts. And to achieve that, they need to spend a lot of time alone, aligning with their higher selves and downloading information. You are motivated to improve the world. Every lightworker feels like they've come here to help save the world. In truth, they are tired of how the world works. It hurts to see people suffer, and they want to change that. As a lightworker, you have hope to save your family, friends, and the planet. Sounds like too big a task? Well, it is true. Part of that feeling comes from the ego, while the other part arises from the recognition that, as a big family of lightworkers, when we turn on our lights, we can achieve significant changes in the world to make it better. You find yourself amidst many dark experiences. A lightworker's primary task is to transform darkness into light. To achieve that, you have experienced a lot of darkness in your life. You have gone through challenging situations and at times reached a very low emotional or spiritual point. Although lightworkers, like anyone else, long to have a loving family and a peaceful life, most have not had that opportunity for one simple reason. From an early age, they have been trained to recognize all kinds of darkness and understand how to turn it into light. It is not uncommon for some lightworkers to also come here with the purpose of healing family karma and liberating entire generations from unhealthy patterns. However, you should not worry about this. Focus on your own healing first. That alone will be enough to help your family members. Perhaps they are not ready to receive your light at this moment, but you are giving them the opportunity to do so when they are. You possess a powerful ability to manifest your desires. If you reflect on your life, you will notice that you have managed to manifest what you wanted, at least to some extent. And many times, you have done so without making an extra effort or specifically following the guidelines of the law of attraction. This is due to elevated levels of energy that quickly find their way to tangible manifestation. However, this also comes with an important warning. You are more powerful than you imagine. Therefore, you must be extremely cautious and responsible in how you direct your energy. If your alignment is not correct, you may unintentionally cause discomfort to both yourself and others. To avoid unwanted outcomes, it is essential to be aware of how you use and channel your energy. You possess a gift of empathy. Not all empaths are lightworkers, but I can confidently state that all lightworkers are empathic. Being empathic means you have the ability to feel the suffering and joy of other people, as well as any other intermediate emotion. Before empaths are aware of this trait, it's understandable for them to assume that what they feel is their own. However, they are actually catching up to the emotional energy of others. You have a great interest in ancient history and philosophy. In a world steeped in darkness, lightworkers, to some extent, have the mission of restoring ancestral knowledge and adding accumulated wisdom from centuries past. Ancient texts naturally captivate you as a lightworker, as if you're searching for profound revelations that could alter your life's trajectory. You make a deep connection with the past and find much strength in it. However, it's important to note that when this quest becomes an obsession, you may feel disoriented in your life, which is not beneficial for anyone. It's necessary to learn to maintain balance, stay centered, and live in the present. Remember that you are not alone in what you experience. There are many other lightworkers in the world, and as you radiate your light, you are more likely to encounter others who share your path. Another distinctive aspect of being a lightworker is that you have always felt a deep need to help others. This inclination towards service is something that drives you intensely, and you cannot help it. You have felt the desire to help others since you can remember. When you see someone sad or going through difficult times, the impulse to do something to cheer them up and offer support naturally arises within you. These are just some of the traits that Lightworkers possess. I invite you to continue together in this beautiful process of ascending towards the divine and the spiritual. If you enjoyed this content, I invite you to like the video. Additionally, leave us your comments about this wonderful topic and let us know if you feel like a Lightworker. I encourage you to subscribe to our channel to receive more related content. Thank you again for your support and for being part of this community. See you in the next video. Bye for now.